Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction, and this time I'm reacting to this new vocal group from the United States called Säje, and it is for women that have their own careers that have come together as a vocal group. And what's so exciting is they have been nominated for a Grammy, and they will be performing at the Grammy Awards ceremony, and it's special to me because I know two of the members of this group. So let's get into it and have a listen.
I bet when you see the ocean, you're drawn to the strength inside the waves. But if you get caught within the ocean, the undertow will let you lose your way.
Okay, I'm gonna stop just a minute. Chills for this. They have such an amazing blend, and I'm so excited. So the person that I know of is Amanda Taylor, and she is the daughter of one of my classmates in college. She comes from a third generational music family of arrangers. And then the other singer that I didn't realize until recently that I've worked with is Johnaye Kendrick, and she is a professor of jazz at Cornish in Washington State, and I was fortunate enough to work with her in a jazz workshop, and she is amazing. The other singer that I know of is Sara Gazarek, and she is also from the Northwest. We have a huge local jazz presence here in Seattle area, believe it or not, and she's also a jazz singer with her own right. So all these women have their own careers, and they've created this beautiful group, and we are so excited. In fact, Amanda is an alumni of where I went to college, so we're all very proud and super excited to see them perform with the Grammys. How crazy is that? So let's keep going, because this is such a lovely, beautiful piece that is an original, by the way, and the women themselves made the arrangement. So here we go.
I bet when you reach the ocean, can't wait to sink your toes into the sand. Instead you will sink into the ocean and watch your heart move slowly from your hands. Oh, she's calling, calling. She's calling, calling. She's calling, calling. She's calling.
Chills. They have such a beautiful sound together. We call that blend. So when you sing together, you have to take all the rough edges of your voice and come to a blend, which is kind of softening all the things so we can all sound together. Now, I've talked about vocal groups before. Sometimes vocal groups have a natural blend. Other times we have to kind of work and find common ground. But with these women, it's just this luscious, luscious tone.
Someday you will reach the desert, held by the warmth within the skies. Breathe in the exhale of the desert and see yourself reflected in her eyes. The moment you reach the desert, you realize she's been singing a song of of life and love. She's been singing a song. Lifeless of life, you're singing with the desert. You've always known the words to sing along. You have a voice, you have a voice, you have a voice. You're coming home where you belong. She's calling. She's calling. Oh, she's calling. She's calling.
Oh my goodness, it's so luscious. And notice that they're using this breathy, they're using a little bit of the breath. Calling. It's a little bit easy to get that common ground. So when they sing together, the goal is to sound like one voice. And then when they separate out, you're starting to hear some individual voices, but they still come together. And notice they're kind of watching each other, tuning in, taking breaths at the same time.
She's calling, calling. She's calling, calling, calling.
Oh my goodness, that cheered me up so much, just hearing this beautiful healing music, so crafted, so complex, but the complexity builds to the beauty, and it just serves the beautiful tone of these four lovely and accomplished singers that thankfully have met each other and came as one to create vocal groups. And you guys who follow me, you know I love my vocal groups. It is hard. To be honest, they make it look easy, but to blend like that, to turn within, to sing some of these interweaving harmonies is very tricky. And you have to have a great ear. You have to be really comfortable owning your own part by yourself. But of course, these women are masters at this, and we're so excited to see them on the Grammys. I don't usually watch TV, but I might just have to watch that one or find out where it's flowing, because we are so excited. What a beautiful vocal group. And they have a Patreon. They're just getting started, to be honest, and to get that nomination was absolutely huge. And it's a big stage at the Grammys, and so it's going to happen here, I think, the 14th. So I wanted to make this reaction to expose them to some other audiences outside of the United States, because the Grammys is about American music, but I know that I have so many followers that love the other singer groups, the OG and all these other vocal groups, Fourth Element. This is another female vocal group, and it also warms my heart because I had a female vocal group quartet in college. We ended up breaking up after college, and to be honest, that was one of my most depressing moments of my life, that when we broke up, because we had a great tone. I do have one recording on my performance channel, but yeah, it broke my heart when we broke up. We did do a few other concerts together, but it was like almost like a breakup to me. It was so hard when we broke up. And to be honest, sometimes it's hard to replace. We decided not to replace. We just kind of broke it up, because that thing is that with a vocal group, there's magic with the voices. And you can't really explain what makes some groups have a magic blend and others don't. It's just that X factor. It's kind of like chemistry, you know, it's kind of like dating. You know, you might date somebody that's kind of nice and they're a nice person, but you don't feel that chemistry. Same thing with singers, same thing with bands, is getting that chemistry that just locks You get each other, you work together. And again, this group is, I can't remember how long they've been together, maybe a year, maybe two, but super exciting to see them on the Grammys. And I wanted to let you guys all know about them. And I'll probably do some more reactions, but I definitely want to do my share to kind of introduce them to an international fan base because they deserve it. All right, if you like Säje as much as I do and you'd like to hear more, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all my uploads. And I also want to let you know that I am teaching through this shutdown. I've been working online with clients since 2011 because that's when my YouTube channel started going off, and I got clients from all over the world. I literally work with people, I think, from every continent. All right, so if you're interested in lessons, you can go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. And last of all, I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects. The first one is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in the creative arts and also spirituality, because when we are creating, we are experiencing the divine flow. We all have the power to create what we want in this world. And so I encourage you to use your creative power in art and create what you want. And then the next group is called YouTube Success Strategies. And that's where I'm teaching people how to succeed on YouTube, because I've learned a lot in over 10 years and I've experimented with secondary channels. And I have a strategy to help anyone achieve your YouTube goals. All right, take care and I see you next time. Bye.